Pacheco and Bregleton on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Prime Time. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game. And it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays. But at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
First down run. Picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. Here's a first carry for their running back. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Matt Araiza to punt for KC. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it. When you
in a flash, and he lost the football. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. 1st and 10. That's complete. It is Tre Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton.
Omarion Hampton, the ball carrier. Noel Williams on the stop. 4 yards
From the
on
44-yard line. Here's second and
At
6.
the 44-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. And the
17 yards on
first
that
down.
connection. It's good
First
for
and
a
10 at the
Charger first
26-yard
down.
line.
Now it's Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the...
And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, LA. That is first touchdown this year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs lead.
At the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
He was taken
A
down.
pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a pick.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Goal, Kansas City.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Pacheco. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Butker for the Chiefs.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within one. It's 7-6. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start with an option play to the right. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle for no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, KC.
1st down, Chiefs.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A gain of 3 yards.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get
What the fuck,
away.
Patrick?
They got right down after the kick. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one is caught by Reed.
Oh my God.
Down on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. First down throw, Mahomes.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run with Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Deion Henley there on the tackle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Into the hands of Worthy. He's brought down that pass. He's going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
63-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Trying to fight off a rocky that one. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
In motion, Reed. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes to play
29-yard
in a
line.
tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly,
I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. This one complete right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2
Now
yards.
KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Chargers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. To throw, it's perfect. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing again, Herbert. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Deion Henley on the tackle.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Williams going to throw here on third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. No play fake. Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline like and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return.
At their own
And they'll
39-yard
take
line.
over there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
He'll look to throw.
conversion.
This is caught. He's got it.
Successful.
And they tack
That's the
2
score.
more
Chiefs
onto their
14.
lead.
Chargers
Everything's
10.
about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
25-yard line.
The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. A give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on
At
the 39.
39-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd
That's
down.
a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll get about 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Ball on the
2nd
27. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. A high throw over the middle. That's taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. A give here to Pacheco. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll get only a couple here, down to the 44.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
To number 89.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this down third down in critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. Besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
Well, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Chargers have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Chiefs are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. On fourth down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll go again with Hampton.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look at this offensive line. Just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Chargers get set to kick it away.
Coverage
Forced to punt,
defensively by
trailing
Trent
here
McDuffie.
in the fourth quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
21-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. They'll keep this drive alive.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes back. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, KC.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's brought down at the
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Herbert
line.
now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
17
yards.
yards on that play. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 9-yard loss.
Chris Jones.
It's now
He
second
is having
and 19.
one heck of a night.
The Chiefs'
His
47-yard
third
line.
sack of the game. In motion, Reed. Throwing now is Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for
Chargers,
1st and 10.
First down.
Herbert. That is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a
From
gain
the
of 5.
42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
47-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They'll stay on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a designed run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 7 yards.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. It is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.